Hey, welcome back to This Week in Victoria. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I will be joined shortly by Brother Gary Moses. We're going to talk about all the action going on in Victoria, all the exciting things going on. But first, these messages. Hey, if you're looking for quality, affordable homes in South Texas, visit our friends at Solitaire Homes of Victoria. They offer energy-efficient manufactured homes and customizable modular floor plans. The staff at Solitaire will help you find the perfect fit. You can find Solitaire Homes at 11,001 North Navarro, or you can call them at 361-576-9944. Go take a look at their floor plans. Meet the very cool people over there at Solitaire Homes. Again, the number is 361-576-9944. Solitaire Homes of Victoria.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to This Week in Victoria. Today is March 11th, 2026. It is good to see all of you. Not that we can see you, but you know what I mean. Welcome to This Week in Victoria. I'm Stephanie Knowles, and I have Kim Early with me. Say hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
I love that we do that. I don't know if anyone else is as amused as we are.
Right?
Oh, I'm going to let you jump right in because we have so many things to cover this week.
We do, absolutely. It is another busy week in Victoria. And everyone, I do want to tell you, we would love to have you tell us about your events in your own voice. I know Stephanie will tell you this later, but I'm just going to mention again that if you call 713-568-6361 and leave a voicemail, we will put you on air to tell everyone about your event in Victoria. So if your business is looking for a little bit more publicity than that, then give me a call, Kim, at 361-771-8551, and let's talk about advertising on This Week in Victoria. But we definitely want to get those events in there.
Perfect. And if you didn't catch those numbers, that's okay. You can go check out our show notes after you listen. You'll see them in the transcript, or you can reach out to us on our Facebook group, This Week in Victoria, which is growing so fast. So many of you are joining that group, and Victoria loves Brother Gary, and we love seeing those messages. So stay tuned to the end, and I'll also tell you how you can get in touch with him personally. All right, Are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay, so first, we need to not forget to check out the Victoria's weekly events. That's the Victoria Farmers Market is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday at the Patty Dodson Health Center parking lot. The Victoria Public Library has baby hour every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for babies 18 months and younger. Toddler story time is every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. The Children's Discovery Museum has several events each day of the week. Make sure to check their Facebook page on Sundays and Mondays where they post the events for the coming week. This week is when they're going to start their junior artist camp. So make sure to check out their Facebook page or their website for more information on that. And then the Victoria College has a number of events weekly. It's way too many for us to list here. Some are open to the public and some are for students and teachers. Students and employees. But make sure you check out their website at visit.victoriacollege.edu and see what you might be interested in that they're doing. And then last of our weekly reminders, just don't forget about the Jars of Love Peanut Butter Drive. That's going to be hosted through the end of March by DTAR Health System and the Food Bank of the Golden Crescent. You can donate online at givebutter.com/jarsoflove or in person at the farmers market. They do have booths there.
Oh, that's really cool that they're set up at the farmers market. That's a lot of things, that people are going to anyway. It's right on your way there on Navarro. That's a good one.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
So on Wednesday, we'll start off with Wednesday, and it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The United Way of the Crossroads and the Nonprofit Center at A&M Victoria are co-hosting March Social Service Community Orientation. This is going to be at 1604 East Airline Road, and they say, join us as we learn more about the needs of our region and how our local social service organizations can help. We will provide breakfast tacos. You bring the excitement. You do need to register, so go check out the post on This Week in Victoria's Facebook group for details. I've already shared that one to that page,
Okay,
I
perfect.
think. I'll double check. It'll be there by the time this goes live.
Okay.
And then next we have San Antonio River Authority will be hosting the City Nature Challenge 2026 iNaturalist events at Goliad State Park. One event is coming up on Friday the 13th. I didn't even realize that was going to be a Friday the 13th, but there you go. And another on Saturday, March 14th. And then there's going to be a couple of dates I've got in May, but I think it was actually in April.
Okay.
You do need to attend a Zoom meeting to be held this evening, so Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. So, again, check out our This Week in Victoria Facebook group for the details. I did share the post there. That one I know I've already shared, and you'll be able to see those details.
And if outdoors isn't your thing, on Wednesday tonight, you can come to the Victoria Library at 5:30 for a serialless. I knew I was not going to be able to say it. It's seriously, but it's played on the word cereal, so seriallessly. Fun and
Yes.
crunchy filled evening with us to celebrate National Cereal Day. Enjoy a night of edible crafts, painting, and eating while celebrating your favorite cereals. I know you paint and I paint too. There's the
Hmm.
old, joke about dipping your paintbrush in the coffee. So I'm hoping we don't have
Yes.
that problem there. No dipping the paintbrush in the cereal milk. That would
Right.
cause so much confusion.
Right. Okay, and then that brings us into Thursday. Thursday, we've got an open mic night. This one was really interesting to me at Weber Brewing Company. So that's located at 206 West Water Street, and it's going to be from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So whether you have an original song or a commercially available song, I think they used heard it through the grapevine. If you have a comedy routine or poetry, come take the mic and the stage. The sign up sheet will be at the bar, and check out their Facebook event for more details and time limits because they do have different time limits depending on what you're doing.
Okay.
And then Story Strolls by Victoria Public Library. I think they started this at the beginnings of March, so we had this last week. It's an audiobook walking group, and it takes place every Thursday in March. They meet in the parking lot at Rosebud Stadium in Riverside Park at 5:30 p.m. So that one sounds like fun.
And if being outside is not your thing, from 6 to 8 p.m., also on Thursday, the Old Victoria Bourbon Society and Moonshine Drinkery are teaming up to host the March Mixer for the Old Victoria Bourbon Society. So come out, have a toast with friends and family to the city of Victoria. Everyone is welcome. This is a great opportunity to meet and mingle and make some new friends. I think that sounds like
Absolutely.
fun.
Yes, it does. And then Friday, we've got Victoria Public Library has their Fun Fridays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This week, it's chair yoga. So this is perfect for anyone who has balance or limited mobility issues. So definitely make some time and join in for that.
I wonder if that's good for just out of shape people like me.
I think it is because I'm thinking the same thing. Maybe we need to go together.
Maybe we do. Victoria Parks and Rec is hosting a game night from 5:30 to 9 p.m. This is also on Friday. It is at the Victoria Community Center, and they say whether you're into role-playing games, strategy games, card games, or miniatures, whatever it is, there's something for everyone. If you joined last time or if you're new, come hang out, play some games and have fun. And I think you mentioned while we were chatting before the show that what they've said is game night is back. And so they've done this
Yes.
before. I didn't know about it before, but if this has been your thing in the past, it's back. Come out and play some games with us.
Yes. And that sounds like a lot of fun too. I know we both enjoy games, so.
Yeah.
And then if coffee and desserts is more your style, or drinks of any kind, I think they do specialize in coffee, but I think they have different styles of drinks. It's only a short drive to Mad Batter Cheesecakes in Cuero for their Friday night flights from 5 to 8 p.m. It's at 117 North Esplanade, and that's where you'll create your own cheesecake or dessert flights and drink flights. And they did mention there will be some savory to go with all the sweets. So sweets aren't really your thing. They got a little for everybody.
I think that sounds better than the chair yoga. Just saying.
Right.
On
All right, and then
Saturday,
moving into
oh yeah, on Saturday. Go ahead.
you go ahead.
Faith Family Church is hosting the men's skeet shoot from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's at the Victoria Skeet and Trap Club at 2616 Perimeter Road. Now, that's out past the airport, like you're going to Edna. Perimeter Road is out there. This event is for men and boys of all ages, so they're encouraging father son duos. For more information, you can find the event on Facebook or just check out their website directly. So that's myffc.com/events. And you can find out more about that there.
Hey, are you looking for fun everyone can enjoy? Swing into Birdie Bay's Indoor Golf. With high-tech golf bays, a full bar, and games for all ages, it's the perfect spot for family fun, parties, and nights out with friends. Join them for league nights, host birthday parties, or just come swing with your crew. Rain or shine, beginners or pros are welcome. Book your bay today. Call 361-433-0016 or visit birdiebayscigs.com. That's BIRDIEBAYSIGS.com to make a reservation. Located at 7402 Highway 59 North, next to their good friends, Jag Metals. Birdie Bay's Indoor Golf. Good swings, good drinks, great times. And hey, Victoria, go by there, check it out. You're going to be amazed, just like I was.
Yes. And then Goliad has a couple of things coming up for us. So Goliad Market Days will be on the square this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They have so many wonderful vendors and they've got a lot of really unique items. I've gone several times. It's a really short drive from Victoria, shorter for us since we kind of live out this way. And it's so much fun there on the square.
While you're in Goliad, you can also drop by the Mason Lodge downtown on Saturday. At 113 West Franklin Street. They have a blood drive. I mentioned this to you before, but this one is now in Goliad. So from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, the South Texas Blood Donation Bus will be there in the parking lot. They do advise you to make an appointment, but I'm sure that if they can get you in, they will, even if you don't have one. So look for the Facebook event from Goliad Lodge number 94 for that link if you need more information. Also in Goliad, the State Park and Historic Site will be having a Mission History Tour from 2 to 5 p.m., included in the entrance fee, which is very, very affordable. $4 for adults, children 12 and under are free. The tour is first come, first serve and can accommodate 60 people. Wear good walking shoes, dress for the weather, and bring water. You will enjoy a guided tour of Mission Espiritu Santo as you learn about life in and around the mission during the Spanish colonial era. The park is located at 108 Park Road 6 in Goliad. I want to say that what an excellent opportunity for homeschoolers or any student. That is a wonderful piece of Texas history and such a great way to look at it.
Absolutely. And I have been through there and they have the only time I've been, I went right before closing. So we kind of had to rush through there. We only had about 20 minutes to really look at everything. And it is amazing the amount of kind of dioramas and just examples they have are just amazing.
That's very cool.
Yes. And then the Victoria Public Library will be hosting Booknick from 1 to 3 p.m. Join us for a literary afternoon dedicated to the simple joys of reading a good book and soaking up some sun. Grab your current read and a blanket and meet us at De Leon Plaza for our reading picnic. Don't have a current book? Stop by the library first to check one out before joining. And then if you missed the Museum of the Coastal Bend's hands-on history event last week, it's back again. So throwing spears with an atlatl. Stephanie had to make sure I was saying that correctly. It's happening again on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you missed it last week, be sure to check it out this week.
I'm going to say if you go do that, post a video for us. Let us see that you went to that
Absolutely.
because that is fun.
That sounds like it.
In the middle of the afternoon from 2 to 2:30 on Saturday, the Victoria County Libertarian Party will have their Victoria County Convention in the Meeting Room A at Victoria Library. If that's something you're interested in learning more about, you can find their Facebook page. You could probably also Google and find it on the Victoria Library page as well.
From 4 to 8 p.m., we will have the Victoria, Texas Art and Music Walk. It's going to begin at 604 South Main Street. They say check out some of the amazing artists in the Crossroads, enjoy beautiful music, great art, and the historic downtown Victoria, which is beautiful.
We do have so much art and culture here that I wouldn't have expected in South Texas when I moved down here quite a few years ago. I love it.
Right, right. And I'm learning so much now. And I've been here 16, 17 years now,
Me
and
too.
I, I'm still learning.
That evening, not this evening, Saturday evening, we have the Breakaway Market from 5 to 9 p.m. hosted by Endured Peril and Soul District. This will be in Jason's Plaza. That's 112A Jason Street, right off of Mockingbird, I think there. The market will feature men's and women's vintage clothing, Y2K wear. Oh my gosh, we're dating ourselves with that term for sure.
Right.
Jewelry and local art pieces, as well as food and drinks. There will be live music starting at 8 p.m. by Crash Perez and the Forum. And they say to pull up with your crew, support local, and find something different this spring break.
Yeah, my only thing on that is I hope they're not referring to the Y2K wear as the vintage clothing.
Oh, that would be offensive. Surely that's not vintage
Right?
already.
So, another option for Saturday evening is the first ever Vegas Comes to Victoria. This event will be hosted by the Golden Crescent chapter of the National Wild Turkey Federation. Doors open at 3:30. The casino will run from 4 to 7, dinner around 7:20, and then comedian Rick Roberts will take the stage after dinner. Fun will be had by all. Tickets start at $100 for individual, $150 for a couple, and includes 5,000 casino chips per person, an open bar, catered meal, and lots of prizes for raffle winners. Tickets are going fast, but you can contact Lee Zimmerman at 713-823-2958 to see what they have available.
And I want to add, you said that they were going to actually take down the registration post, but do call him.
Yes.
If you don't find it, they do have some other tickets. So I'll give that number again. Lee Zimmerman, 713-823-2958 if you're interested in that.
All right. And then on Sunday, we've got the Scenic Route presents Tastings and Terrariums at 3 p.m. at Moonshine Drinkery. I have put all of the addresses in this week. This one, Moonshine Drinkery, is located at 103 West Santa Rosa in Victoria. You'll create your own hand-blown glass terrarium. No experience is needed. Just come and enjoy creating and learning to care for your terrarium. I did want to note this one has a registration fee of $45. That's going to be for the actual terrarium itself and all of the supplies, and it must be prepaid to hold your spot. So whenever you're listening to this, just call Brooke to reserve. That her number is 361-235-2252.
On Monday, DocPack, that is the Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Center, they're offering low cost vaccinations and microchips this week every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can find details on their Facebook page and we'll post it on ours as well. That's a really good deal that they offer that is a way to get it a little cheaper than you might normally because I think they do it just barely above cost. That's a good deal.
Yes, yes, it is. And then you can join the food bank of the Golden Crescent at Froggy's Grub and Pub for meals that matter. That's going to be from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So whether you want to go for lunch or dinner or after dinner. They tell us you're not just celebrating St. Patrick's Day Eve, you're help providing meals for neighbors facing hunger right here in Victoria. So wear your green, bring your friends, and let's turn a fun night out into something that truly makes a difference. And then next we've got Tuesday. This is going to be St. Patrick's Day. So this spring break, step back in time and get your hands on history at Victoria College's Museum of the Coastal Bend from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This time they're going to be exploring structure building, hunting techniques, stone tool crafts for kids, pigment making, primitive jewelry making, basket weaving, and other fun activities. And just a note, these events will continue on Wednesday and Thursday at the same time, but we will remind you about that on next week's episode.
I want to know if I can go to that. Do you have to be a kid?
I don't think so,
pigment
but it didn't
jewelry
really
and
specify.
basket weave. I may drop in just to find out.
Right?
There are probably lots of evening events that we are not mentioning because I'm sure that every watering hole in town is going to have St. Patrick's Day events. But one I wanted to mention that's a little different. The LGBTQ plus Victoria, Texas group will be hosting St. Patrick's Day movie night at Z Venue from 6:30 to 8:30. Z Venue is at 2084 North Laurent. And they will be viewing a heartfelt coming-of-age movie set in the 1990s in Ireland called Dating Amber. Wear green, bring a friend and snacks. Eat with friends that are old and new. This event is also on Facebook, so check out for more details. So if a night of partying isn't quite your thing, a quieter night in, this may be a good event for you.
Yes.
And that wraps up our events for the week. I do want to tell you, you can still call in your events or leave a message for Brother Gary at our number. It is 713-568-6361. Don't forget to also visit dearbrothergary.com, where you can find out his P.O. box, where you can actually send him a card, a letter, pictures. So many of you are posting pictures on the Victoria Loves Brother Gary page. I wasn't here. I didn't know him, but I am loving those. And I know he would too. So if you wanted to send him a hard copy of that and maybe a thinking about you card, I know that would really cheer him up and he would really love that. Thank you for joining us this week. If you need any more information on this, we do check out our Facebook. We're going to be posting more there. And we'd love to hear from you. We'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Gosh, I want to thank everybody that played a role in this show. Of course, Brother Gary Moses could not be possible without him. And of course, the sponsors who made this show possible. Please go out and support those nonprofits. Go out and support your local artists. Go out and support these businesses that help share This Week in Victoria. Until next time, for This Week in Victoria, for Brother Gary Moses and myself, enjoy This Week in Victoria. And hey, keep it real.